Well, throughout the week, Cincinnati's offense has definitely been the storyline, but they couldn't have got it done without this guy, David, and the rest of their pitching staff. Garrett, how impressive was that outing today?
I thought the pitching looked great today. They had a senior on the hill for them who got things rolling early. Couple of strikeouts, and this is a vaunted UConn offense. These guys can hit it for power. They've done so all week long, but look at that, painting the outside corner. Got the late life on the fastball, able to blow things away. They got a couple of good looks as well from a reliever. Orndorff with the success here. They got it going in the bottom of the first, Haley, and then they're able to continue to string it along throughout the game. They never really let UConn create any momentum at the plate. They did score a handful of runs, but they kept them under double-digit hits and just let the offense pave the way. Real quick innings, put the pressure on UConn. Cincinnati was able to come away with the championship. Pretty impressive.
Great pitching performances today in the championship final, and been a whole lot of history. So now we're fortunate enough to be joined on the set by the DH Wyatt Stapp and the catcher Mitch Holding. Thanks to both of you. This has been a pretty crazy day. Heading into this game 4 of the week here in Clearwater, what was the mindset going up against a UConn team that you faced earlier this season?
Yeah, well, the attitude was just play our game and do as well as we could possibly do, and make the most of the opportunities that we were getting, and really just sort of go after it really and have fun with it, and just yeah, go after it.
Looks like you guys were having a lot of fun in the dugout today. We're calling it the Bearcat Water Bat. How did this come to life mid-game?
Yeah, some of our freshmen, Griff, and then Evan Shaver and Nate Meyer and Drake Batcho, they all kind of like got the idea and they just went with it, and everybody started loving it, so they kept on going with it.
Talk about the day that you've had the last couple. I mean, you've been seeing the ball well, driving it out of the ballpark, and you've helped put your team into the NCAA regional. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to sort of make the most of my opportunities and maybe ride out some at bats and look for a specific pitch. But like I said, I was just lucky to find a good pitch in those sort of moments, and yeah, I was just grateful for everything I could do for the team.
As maybe a couple players that haven't been here the last 4 years, having David and AJ on the set, some seniors and veterans on your roster, how important was it to the both of you to send your seniors out on the right note in their final year putting on the Cincinnati uniform?
Oh, 100%. It was awesome to be able to show them off like that, and I think they were really excited to have it as well. So they hadn't had so much success in the past years, but it was just awesome to just ride them through and go through the conference tournament, and they did really well as well. So it was a good team effort, and we played well.
So when we had your head coach Scott Guggens on the set, you all were nice enough to bring over the Bearcat water bat and also a bucket full of ice. So I have this really soggy list of statistics. These are all the offensive records that your team broke today in the tournament. When you look back at what you did this week, you hear that and you see that. Why was this team, not just one person, but collectively able to take it up a notch in a win-or-go-home situation?
I think we just kind of took it one pitch at a time, and that was kind of big for us because I think if you take it one pitch at a time, the moment doesn't get too big, and each person had great at-bats today. So I think it was like obviously a team effort. We scored 22 runs. Everybody's getting hits, getting on base, and I think it was big that we took it one pitch at a time.
Wyatt, you've been part of Coach Guggens' first 2 teams in Cincinnati. You guys had the most wins in 7 years last year. Now you're on to the NCAA tournament. What is he like? What's made him so successful, and are you confident that he can build a dynasty in Cincinnati?
I am confident. I think he's a great coach who kind of lets us control like how the team goes. Like we have our captains, but like he doesn't like over control. Like he lets the players play, and he just wants us to go have fun out there, which I think is the biggest part about it.
Mitch, for you, when you look back at this week, what is one thing that you're going to remember the most?
I think it's just how loose the whole team was. We had a lot of fun. Obviously, winning is always the fun part, but I think no matter the score or where we were in the game, if we were down by 1, up by 10, or whatever it was, everyone was having fun and loose with it, and everyone was just really enjoying just being here and being able to put on display like we did.
The goal of every team is, of course, to progress throughout the course of the season and be playing your best ball at the end when it matters. What is the biggest difference of where this team is at now compared to when you started in the preseason?
Yeah, we definitely had a huge change between the start of the season and where we're at now, and obviously for the better. We kept climbing up and kept getting better, and I don't know if I can nail it down to one thing or 2 things. I think just everyone was just doing their job really focusing on what they had to do, and having lots of fun with it, honestly. So I think that's definitely part of it.
Wyatt, it's never easy for the teams from the Midwest, the North, to battle with the snow, to put in the long hours when everybody else is all bundled up inside. Just talk about the payoff here, being able to come to Clearwater, being put up on the beach the entire week here in Tampa Bay, and coming away with the title.
Yeah, I think it was big that we got to be in the warm weather because I think it benefits everybody on the field. So, I mean, it helped us, and I know we love being out there on the beach. It was a good place to bond as a team, so I think it really helped us get even closer together.
Yeah, warm weather was an impact in yesterday's game as well. How did you prepare yourself to come out here today?
Yeah, I definitely did. I suffered a little bit towards the middle, towards later the game yesterday, and suffered a little bit. Just had to keep my fluids up and look after it. And I think last night and then this morning I had about 150 bottles of water, so I think that pretty much fixed me up, ready to go. So I was feeling good.
Well, it seemed like you guys were doing a lot of hydrating in the dugout today. Quite a few runs scored. Thank you both for your time. One last question: what are you guys going to do on the bus ride back? 16 hours?
Yeah, gee, I don't know. We got a lot of time. We got a lot of time to think about that and a lot of time to do it. So we'll find something to do, I'm sure.
All right. Well, thank you both. Congratulations on a great week. Have fun tomorrow, and good luck the rest of the way. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So
Appreciate
much.
it.